Hey, today's podcast is going to be really fast. It's just a little quick update about Caleb Would Go's event, Shaka Gnar. I want to kind of let you know what happened. And so I'm kind of trying to make it like 5 minutes long. And if you listen to the 2X, it can be even shorter. Welcome to the Kindling Fire. My name is Troy Mangum. God is preaching a sermon to the world through people's lives. People's experience, history, and testimonies all point to some amazing attribute of God that you too can experience. I interview revolutionaries, fire starters, and troublemakers. This podcast is here to be a voice of encouragement in your life. A voice that says, with God you can, and with God you will step into the abundant life. So let's get rolling. Hey, welcome back to the Kindling Fire podcast. Haven't been here in a minute, so I'm out on my porch, and so this is why I look like I'm outside. So I want to let you guys know about the Caleb Would Go Shaka Gnar event we had early in June. And so we had it in Nokomis, Florida, which is near Venice Beach, in Nokomis Beach in Florida. It's on the Gulf side. And I just want to do a quick rundown of what it was and how much money we raised, and an update about, if you are in ministry or doing missions, how you could potentially benefit from this event. So let's start off this. So it was an amazing event, amazing location, right on the water, right at the beach. And we started, it was 6 events, 6 competitions, and then you had to pay to participate. And so let's start, we had like a paddleboard relay race. So they had teams of 4, and they had to go out and go around this buoy and paddleboard back to the shore, pass the paddleboard off, and do that 4 times. And it was like a race. And so that was our first event. Next event was a sand building competition. That kind of happened all day. And so we had some amazing sort of sand sculptors out there working on that. Another event that was all day was our mural contest or art contest. And so this, we gave paints and boards, and we had people just paint an awesome mural. And then we, judged and rated those at the end of the event. The next event we had was a skimboarding contest. So Zap Skimboards is out of, I think, Venice Beach. And so a lot of really, world-class skimboarders came out. And we had different divisions. We had like a Grom division. We had a just for fun division. And then we had a male and female competition division for those. And that was an exciting event. And then the next event we had was we rented a big half pipe that we put in the parking lot of this beach park, and then we had again like a Grom, a fun, and a comp divisions for skateboarding, and so on a half pipe, and so that was really sick. That was super fun. And we also had the Megalodon Fun Run. So one of the things, Caleb Would Go was a nonprofit that my friends and I started in memorial of Caleb Bell. And one of the things that he used to do with his 3 boys was go look for Megalodon teeth. And so we do the Megalodon Fun Run, which is basically we bury teeth in the beach at the turn point. And so you run a mile or 2 miles. And again, we had different divisions, and then you go get a megalodon tooth or a fake one, and then you come back. So that was the amazing event. And so this is what happened as a result. So we had 150 people participate in the competition, which was just so great in that community. And then we were able to raise, drum roll, $61,000 from the event. Now, it just wasn't from the event. We had major donors that gave to us, plus the event. The event itself cost around $8,000 or $10,000 to pull off, and that's with the merch and all the things. And so now the Caleb Would Go board, we get to give that away to people that were like Caleb. So Caleb Bell passed away when he was in his late 30s, suddenly a few years ago. He left behind a widow and 3 boys, and they were missionaries, and they were radical missionaries. And so we have raised money to give away money to folks that were like Caleb, that were kind of thinking out of the box about how to extend the kingdom of God. We are taking open applications for missionaries from now until August. So if you know any missionaries out there, or a worthwhile ministry that is extending the kingdom of God in creative ways or in radical ways, have them go to calebwoodgo.com/apply and apply for one of our missionary grants. The way that the process is we effectively pray through every applicant and just really seek the Lord's guidance. We want to be unified in saying yes to supporting someone, and we want to be unified in the amount that we give to them. And so you can ask for whatever it is that you feel like you need, but we will give what we believe the Lord is asking us, with the idea of, taking into consideration what you're asking for. We've given above and below what people have asked for. And we didn't give to everybody. So we didn't give, it wasn't just you apply, you get the money. We really do seek the Lord about it. And then there's also a two-step application process. So it's a bit of a online get to know you. And then we do a formal application with references and people we can follow up with, and we may even have a time to meet and get to know you and kind of get to know your heart. It's also a little bit of a ministry incubator, so we really are encouraging. One of the things that Caleb and his friends did a lot was start things, and so they had an idea of a skate house after school, that would have like a hangout place for youth that were not churched and wouldn't consider Christ in a traditional church setting, but a house with ramps and just having fun, they might consider Christ. And so they started something called the 180 House in Florida. Now there's 3 180 houses that are under the banner of Youth for Christ. And they do Bible studies and skate contests and all this cool stuff. And they conceptualize that. They had the idea. Parker, Chris, and Caleb had the idea. Parker and Chris are on the board. And so, that was a very creative way to reach youth. And so we are open to be an incubator as well. We have all the people on the board have been in ministry or been missionaries or started ministries, and so we also are available for coaching and kind of idea, kind of really providing that sort of counsel as you think about doing radical things. So that's a little bit about Caleb Would Go, about our Shaka Gnar event. Hey, got a great show coming up about AI. Everybody wants to talk about AI. I actually know about it because I've got a background in technology. And so you're going to be hearing a show coming up called the AI and the Gospel. So keep an eye out for it. All right, God bless you guys. Bye. Hey guys, thanks for listening to the podcast. Hey, if you did like it, it would be really helpful if you want to send us a review over on iTunes. That would be really cool. And if you want to connect, go over to Instagram, search Troy Mangum or the Kindling Fire, and we can connect there, and that would be a great way to kind of stay in touch. I am doing a YouTube channel, so we do video formats of these podcasts, and we'd love to have you look there. Okay, guys, until next time, be awesome.